The thieves marked a black line on the bicycle tire, then gradually rolled the bicycle from the manhole cover to the bank's entrance. By counting the number of black marks left on the ground, they could determine the distance from the manhole cover to the bank. Next, they threaded a measuring tape through the gaps in the manhole cover to measure the height from the ground to the bottom of the sewer. Finally, by applying the Pythagorean theorem, they calculated the distance from the sewer to the bank and the necessary slope angle for digging the tunnel. To ensure the robbery plan was flawless, gang leader Jimmy went to the bank and deliberately photographed the interior structure in full view of the surveillance cameras. Soon, his suspicious behavior was detected by security guards, who tried to take him to the surveillance room for questioning. However, this was all part of Jimmy's scheme. While being escorted, he successfully identified the exact location of the vault. In the end, when the security guard checked the camera footage, he found nothing because Jimmy had already removed the memory card beforehand. Once all the data was prepared, the group took their tools to the sewer and began excavating the tunnel. But a tricky problem remained. The moment the tunnel broke through, the bank would automatically trigger an alarm, rendering all their efforts pointless. After several days of consideration, Jimmy devised a clever plan. They would split into two groups. One would storm the bank lobby to commit a robbery, thereby covering for the other group to steal $1 billion from the vault through the tunnel. This way, even if the alarm went off, the police would assume it was caused by the lobby robbers. Even more cleverly, throughout the entire robbery, they used toy guns to help evade serious charges later. Soon, it was time to break through the tunnel. Jimmy coated his fingerprints with glue, then gathered several companions and rushed into the bank with guns. They immediately seized control of all hostages to appear more like genuine robbers, even threatening a teller and filling a box with money. When the police arrived and surrounded the bank, they remained calm and instead pretended to be desperate, attempting to negotiate with the officers. While his companions dealt with the police, Jimmy quickly disabled all the surveillance systems in the bank, then went to assist the teammates who had crawled out from the tunnel. His companion brought a universal lockpick, and no matter how advanced the security lock was, it could be opened within 5 seconds at most. But when they successfully opened the first safe, they found it completely empty.